Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. Always. And it's De Jong. Nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now it's Lewandowski. Great chance! Griezmann with the clearance. And it's made its way to him. Cruyff. And here's Messi!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Messi. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Guti. Miranda de Ebro still without a single shot on target. And it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Guti. That's good running with the ball. Surlot. He can get that clear. Chooses to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Marquez. This is De Jong. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. That's a good ball out wide. David Villa. Howson. De Jong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. David Villa is having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Cruyff. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace. That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Now it's Villa, and it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Mendy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Miranda de Ebro with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Back they go.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
De Jong is the team's great visionary. Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's superb. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Howson cuts out the pass. Now it's Villa. Neymar. And that interception was most... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Marquez. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Cruyff. Shot, surely! He's having a go! Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Nice physical challenge. Messi. Howson. Cruyff. That looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's in! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Messi. Miranda de Ebro, still this single goal behind. Lewandowski. And he's cut it out. And it's been taken short. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Guti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out to the right. Now it's Griezmann. Decent progress down the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Messi. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Miranda de Ebro have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nico Williams. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Guti. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Guti. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Out of play for a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15, el dorsal
Yaya Toure.
25. Messi.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 8, el
Chouameni.
dorsal 5, el
That's
dorsal
very
10,
disappointing, it has
el
to be
dorsal
said.
18.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Miranda de Ebro are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Bellingham. Oh, good take in a good area. Looks across and plays it in. And he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Carvajal. Delivery from Danny Carvajal. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
João Cancelo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Distributed tidily. Cross into the box. Mosquera. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vinicius Junior, cleared without complication. And it's Pedri. Valverde does well to get it back. Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Mbappe, and it's been played through, and he welcomes it in. And that is masterful defending. Tchouaméni. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Miranda de Ebro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni, nicely weighted ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger cuts it out. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga clears. Messi. Now it's Villa. Vinicius Junior! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Villa, engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Played out towards the right wing, and it's played in. And that's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Might want to be careful there.
Valverde. Now it's Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper's dealt with that. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter...
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Valverde. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Valverde. Good ball, good take. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Mosquera. It's Pedri. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, and the shot! Yes! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Miranda de Ebro have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now there's decent chance! Oh, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Hangs one in. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's nice. Chance, surely! So close to drawing level.
Guti clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Now it's Griezmann. Mendy. And it's Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, there's the clearance. Miranda de Ebro have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Chouameni. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri, very much into the last knockings. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Bale. Vinicius Junior to Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Guti is the team's great visionary. Looking for the run. He could be in here. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale finds himself offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Miranda de Ebro have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rui Costa, and it's Otto. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hit into the middle. Now it's Cruyff. Now he's got space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto Baggio. And this is Shevchenko. Eto'o. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's their second corner of the game. Rui Costa gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gullit. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rummenigge. He's and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Out for a throw. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gullit. Cruyff. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Gullit. Rui Costa.
Such good technique.
He's had a shot! We've got a goal! The breakthrough strike! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. Oh, shot a goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. That has found him in acres of space. It's Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pull it.
Rodez can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Out towards the flank. And he's intervened well there.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking for the run. Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pull it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tonali. It's Hullet. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Hullet. Rui Costa has created one goal already. Tries to play it through. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a throw. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Still just the single goal between the sides. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. He can run onto that. Look at the space here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Tonali. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he welcomes it in. Backward it goes. Rui Costa! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cannavaro. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he was quick to react. And here's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. It's a promising position. And here's Cruyff. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Aims beyond the real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Cruyff was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
They're up to 5 corners now. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Driving on and making good progress. That is good alertness. And it's Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Pepe.
Rodez really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He has a look up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Temps additionnel,
Tonali.
1 minute.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...